Yeah, hi. I totally just wiped out in my icy driveway over there. So we definitely need this yoga for some balance and stability coming up. My friends at Sean Vigue, this is Addie. My workouts have been recently used in PE and wellness in schools across the world lately. So I thought, let's make this full body yoga for kids and teens routine. Now make sure you check in below, even if you're doing it solo or with your class. I want to hear where you're from. You can always send me photos of your class doing it at seanviguefitness@gmail.com. I have taught ages 5 to 95 over the last 12 years in yoga, Pilates, and every kind of body weight exercise. So this is very exciting for me to bring it to you, to release tension, to focus, to build strength, stability, flexibility, and balance, all the wonderful things that yoga gives us. And also watch on this channel, in 2 days, I'm going to be releasing a much more challenging yoga flow to keep showing you the power and intensity and the multiple benefits of yoga. So get yourself a mat, some comfortable clothes, and I will see you in 2 seconds. All right, my friends, I'm going to wear the cap. I live 8,000 feet in the Colorado Rockies, so it's a little chilly. You see the snow, but we're in the sun. It's this nice little contradiction here. I want you to turn to your classmate and say, let's do some yoga. Okay, we'll think of a better catchphrase next time. Let's begin either seated cross-legged position or knees down, sitting on the heels. Going to focus on some breath first. Something I always said to my students at Montessori was stressed out kids and teenagers turn into stressed out adults. So let's focus on some breath to begin. Bring the hands together. We're going to breathe in the nose and out the nose, slowing things down a little bit during these hectic days. Want to breathe into the abdominals here so your stomach actually pooches out. All right, shoulders back and down. Let's take 5 deep breaths right here. Let your shoulders relax. Tuck your chin a little bit like you're holding an orange between your chin and your chest, and let's breathe. Good. Relax the jaw as you breathe in. Feel the top of the head lift. As you exhale, let the shoulders relax down. There we go. 3 more breaths. Now, Addie may make noise during the workout. Give a thumbs up if your dog likes to work out with you also. I love filming outside, so that goes with everything. Might have some elk walk through here also. 2 more breaths. And 1 more time. Breathe into the front, the sides, and your lower back. Exhale. Now let's add the arms to the breath. Connect the breath and the movement. Inhale, reach up. Keep your shoulders relaxed as we reach tall. Exhale. Bring the hands right back down, relaxing the shoulders down and back from the ears. 4 more breaths. Good. Get your focus. All of this extra breath is going to increase your energy, your vitality, your focus, and your balance. All that oxygen into the blood, into the muscles. 2 more breaths. Bring it down, bring it down. And 1 more time. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. Little back bend here. Fingertips together. Reach back, reach back. Take your eyes up to your hands. Very nice. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Feel that centering. Feel all that oxygen being absorbed by the muscles. Now, 2 flows with the cactus arms. So bring the arms up into a back bend again. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms, bend the elbows. This is fantastic for your posture, keeping your shoulders back and down so your breath can flow unimpeded. 1 more time. Nice job. Oh, wait. Hands together. Inhale, reach up. We'll put that on the blooper reel. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Exhale, open. Simon didn't say. Pull the arms down. Extra breath. Opening, opening. Very wide. And let's do 1 more pose here. I'll show you a side view. So stay where you are. You're sitting on the heels or sitting cross-legged. Take the arms behind you. Addie is impressed. Lace the fingers. It's called the mudra. Draw the arms back and down. I want you to think about posture all the time. If our shoulders roll forward, we crush our posture, our breath, and we crush our chest too. So the more you can open up this upper body like this, the more energy you will have because you're not fighting that bad posture all the time. 2 more breaths. Really sink those arms back and down. Eyes up towards the sky, towards the pine tree. All right, release, shake out the arms, seated position, shake out the legs, little shake, and let's come into child's pose. All right, bring it around. Child's pose is one of my top 3 most popular poses, I believe. Take your hands down, knees to the outside edges of the mat. Hi, Addie. And press back. Now, you want to be careful not to get too comfortable in this pose. Breathe in the nose, out the nose. Relax your shoulders back. This is a fantastic stretch for your spine, for the spinal muscles, for the back of your neck, and also your lower back. 2 more breaths in this child's pose. Then we're going to add a little movement. Here she goes. Now, piecing together a modified power vinyasa flow here. So we come from child's pose. Bring the hands shoulder width. Here's your shoulders. Hi. Inhale forward. Modified plank. Now, planks are very near and dear to my heart. They will be to yours too after these flows. Elbows in, so your knees are a little behind the hips, shoulders are back. You feel your core engaging, your stomach, your lower back, your hips, and your glutes. Hands are on the shoulders. Now press forward slightly so the shoulders come in front of the wrists. And now this is a half of a push-up. We're going to lower ourselves down, elbows into the sides. Concentrate your power all the way down. Very nice. Tops of the feet on the mat. Why don't you take your hands under your shoulders, roll the shoulders back. We're going to come up into a cobra pose. Shoulders back, lifting through the chest, squeeze the tops of your legs and also your glutes, also called your bum. There we are, shoulders back, lifting. Great stretch for your abdominals and your lower back. Now exhale, release down, feel that stretch in the spine, and return to child's pose. This time walk the hands a little further forward and get that stretch. There we are, 5 deep breaths right here. Your whole body should lift with each inhale and squeeze every drop out with each exhale. 3 more. Sounds good. You want to hear that breath. You know it's working. 2 more. And 1 more deep breath. Let's put that flow together 2 more times. So inhale forward, modified plank, hands under the shoulders. You can bring the knees in to hip width if you like. Elbows in, shoulders are back. Tuck that chin. Hold the orange between the chin and the chest. Feel the arms and shoulders engaged. Now press forward, lower down, take your time and practice. You want to practice this routine. You could do it every day of your life. But luckily with my channel here, I'll keep you busy with much, much more. All right, shoulders back again. Cobra. If this is too much right now, take your forearms down. This is called baby cobra. Isn't it cute? Look at little baby cobra right here. Or we have cobra, lifting. Exhale, lower down. And let's take it to downward facing dog. Let's take it up a notch. Press back. This time feet hip width, hands shoulder width. If this is too much, go back to child's pose. Now with the exhales, I want you to release those shoulders. So you're moving in this direction towards your heels. With each exhale, work the heels a little further down. Now mine come down because I do this pose quite a bit. Again, the more you practice, the more success you will have. Stay consistent. Think of your tailbone right here lifting up to the sky, up to that plane that's flying overhead. 5 more breaths. Relax the neck, shake the head. No, fantastic stretch for your calves, your hamstrings, your shoulders, and the muscles of your back. Along with your neck is nice and loose. And it's an inversion, meaning your head is going lower than the waist and the heart. So you're getting all this blood that's full of oxygen moving into your brain. All right, 1 more breath. All right, from down dog, let's mimic a piece of furniture. It's called a chair, auf Deutsch. It's called Stuhl. So walk the feet forward. This is really going to work our bum, our legs, and our core. I want you to press back. Bring your fingertips down. There's many different ways to get into these poses as we flow through. This is a very nice way here. It's very nice. So we're pressing back. The weight is back here like you're going to sit down in your favorite chair and you stop yourself short. Stop short. Now inhale, reach, oh, hey, reach the arms up. Got excited. So inhale, the arms lift up. Exhale, press back into the glutes. When I taught at Montessori school, this is one of their favorites, the chair. Press back a little further. 2 more breaths. Your muscles might be shaking. That's good. It means you're moving past where you were before, and it builds character. 1 more breath. All right. Now into forward fold. I want you to dive down, keep a little softness in the knees, let your body just hang, and put the weight forward into the tips of your toes. Just hang there for 3 more breaths. Release the spine. Stretch the backs of the legs. I do a lot of coaching and filming and writing for athletes. In fact, there's a number of professional sports teams and college ones who use my workouts. So think of the sports you love to do, and the more yoga you can do, the better you will do at those sports. All right. Now, inhale back. 1 more time. Let's do that chair. Feet hip width apart. I want you to start where you left off and go a little bit deeper. So press back. 5 breaths. There are so many poses. We are just scraping the surface with this one, but that's good. It means we can only do more. We're like a kid in a candy store. So many things to do. 1 more breath. Feel the shake, and then dive down, forward fold. Well done. Excellent. Woo, 5 deep breaths right here. Tell you what, grab the opposite arm with each hand and sway side to side. Feel that looseness in your lower back. You might sit a lot during the days. Sitting compresses our body. It tightens our bodies up. So these stretches are great for opening it up, feeling looser, feeling, more alive, more energy. All right. Inhale. Let's rise up. Ooh, hey. Stack the spine. Keep your chin to your chest. Rising up, rising up, rising up. Shoulders back and down. And then diving back down to forward fold. And let's return to downward facing dog. Oh, great. All right, 2 more breaths in the down dog. Going to be doing a little lunge, triangle, and warrior series here. Just the big poses, my friends, just the big poses. To whet your appetite, and then in 2 days, you get a much more challenging flow also. Make sure you're doing your yoga every day. Inhale, left leg comes up. Sink that right heel down. Now exhale, left foot forward. Low lunge, so drop the right knee. Make sure you line up your knee and your ankle. Turn to your classmate or your friend and make sure that's a nice right angle there, lined up so the knee's not going past the toes. That puts pressure on the knee. And then hinge forward, so you're stretching your hip flexor right here. Hip flexors, if you have lower back stiffness, hip flexor a lot of times is the reason, a tight hip flexor. So stretch it out, hinging forward. You can also inhale, reach the arms up. 3 more breaths. Fix the cap there on this beautiful day. Don't forget to check in below where you're doing this from, where your school is that you're doing this from. Love to hear from you. And let's twist. Take the right hand down right next to the left foot. Inhale, left arm comes up. Or you can bring the left arm to your lower back. Let's focus on a twist, opening up the lower back. 3 more breaths. Each exhale, twist a little more. Good, nice openness, keeping that lower back loose. And then bring the hands back down and step back with the exhale to downward facing dog. Feet hip width apart. Take a moment here, wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Before we move to the other side, always balancing it out. Inhale, right leg up. Left heel sinks down, press into the hands. And exhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Again, check your knee, check your ankle, check your classmate. Okay, get it nice and even. We want good form, always good form. What you do on the mat, you will take with you outside into the world. You want to get the best posture and the best movement and form possible. Here, or reach the arms up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, sink down into the legs. 2 more breaths. Relax the shoulders, relax the shoulders. Take out the tension where it doesn't need to be. And let's twist. Left hand to the floor. Inhale, right arm goes up, or right arm to lower back. 4 more breaths. Twisting with the exhale. Good. Looking into the sun. Very nice. I hope you have a chance sometime to do yoga outside. It's wonderful. And 1 more breath. Twisting, twisting. Beautiful. All right, bring the hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Let me show you a power vinyasa flow. It's an add-on to what we did earlier with child's pose. You can always bring the knees down. There's more of this in the next workout coming up. So inhale forward from down dog into full plank position. Hands on the shoulders, elbows in, modify with the knees down. Now press forward and then lower down, leading with the chest, elbows into the sides. This is a tough one. It's very challenging. That's why we practice and we practice. Tops of the feet on the mat. Lift up, cobra. Hi, Addie. Or the add-on is called upward facing dog. You're going to press up through the palms, shoulders are back, knees can be down, or lift the knees off the mat. Engage the glutes, that's your bum, and the tops of your thighs, shoulders back, and lift. Huge stretch for your abdominals and your back and working your arms. All right, nice job. Downward facing dog. Triangle pose, triangle pose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Turn the right foot in. You're going to stand up tall. The birds are loud today, aren't they? Can you see me? Stand up tall. Take the arms out. We're going to reach. Take the back of your left hand inside the leg and take the right arm up. You can also take the right arm to your lower back. Open this up. Open the chest. Press the hip away. Squeeze the legs. For more of a balance, let's tuck in the shirt. I don't know why. For more balance, take this arm up and look up to your right hand. 3 more breaths. Breathe into the pose from the toes to the fingertips. Make it full. Make it strong. Make it a triangle. Okay, take that top arm, extend it. Feel that stretch down the side. Whew. 2 more breaths. Called the extended triangle. The neighbors are wondering what we're doing here. They're probably jealous. They want to do yoga with us as well. All right, take the right hand down, step back, downward facing dog. And you know the drill, my friends. Let's go to the other side. Right leg up, take it forward, turn out, reach, extend, triangle. Balance it out. Squeeze the legs. Feel the lift from the floor upward. Hi. Neighbors stopping. Might be people walking by your classroom looking in. Oh, that looks great. All right, arm back if you like, or take your eyes up to that hand. 2 more breaths. And now extend. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and as I said, check in below if you want more of these videos. Let me know. Love to hear from you. 1 more breath. All right. Set the hands down. Let's go through that vinyasa. Hi, Addie. She gets there. Step back. Plank position. Plank position. Press forward. Addie's blocking me, but we lower down. You never know what's going to happen when you film with your dog or your cat or your pet. And then lift up. Upward facing dog or cobra. Shoulders back. Lift. I'm smelling warrior. Warrior is coming. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Starting to get some of that flow element, that beautiful flow in yoga. Left foot forward. This time pivot the right foot out. You're going to bend that left knee. Again, knee and ankle. And then inhale. We there? Inhale, lift the arms up. Warrior 1. Warrior 1. Eins. Shoulders down. Good. Now inhale, open the arms out. It's called Warrior 2. Sinking down a little bit lower. And we'll finish it with Reverse Warrior. Flip the left palm up and reach back. Right arm to your lower back. Good. Keep this knee open. Try not to cave in. Reach up and back. This is Reverse Warrior. Inhale, take the arms out. and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Take it forward, warrior one. You want to smooth out these transitions. Left foot turns in, bend the right leg, inhale, lift. Warriors are powerful, they're focused, they're steady. So focus on the breath. In the nose, out the nose. Feel all that energy coming in from the increased oxygen. And breathe out tiredness, breathe out fatigue. Is your teacher doing this routine with you? Make sure they are. All right, inhale. Open the arms, warrior two. Shoulders down. You look straight that way. Look at the snow. Now flip the right hand up, reach, and reverse. Reverse warrior. 3 breaths. Each exhale, reaching back a little more. Feel that stretch. Down the side, down the spine, and working the legs. All right, inhale. Reach the arms up, step back, downward facing dog. And hold it 5 breaths right here. Sink those heels towards the mat with the exhales. Feel the difference. The difference keeps us going, the improvements. How quickly our bodies respond to these poses, to these moves, and how they want more. Two more breaths. Good. Shake it out. Keep it nice and loose. We don't want to add any more tension or stress. We have enough of that. Release it. Release it. Okay. Now, let's have some fun. Step forward as if we haven't been having enough fun already. So much fun. Let's rise up, stacking, stacking, stacking. Shake it out. Let's do a tree pose. It's always fun to do balance poses. A lot of times the first time we do it, it's a little unsteady, but we practice it. So come here. I'll give you a little side view, a little diagonal. Right, Eddie? All right. I'll mirror you. So take your left hip, open it up. Take your hands together right in front of your chest. Shoulders are back and down. Always that posture in every move. Now, if you're unstable, you can have your hand on a wall. Try not to touch your friend or your classmate. Then you'll take them down. Okay? Take your heel below or above your knee. Below or above, not directly on the knee. You want to keep the hip open. And very important that the standing leg, this right leg, the knee, is a little bit soft. So there's a little bit of bend. You never want to lock out your joints, your knees, your elbows. You want to keep them loose, let your muscles hold you in place. 4 more breaths. Find a focal spot that's not moving. I'm blending in with all the other trees. Worth it. Oh, this is fun. One more breath, one more breath. Keep in mind, next time you come through this, hey, tree meets tree. Okay. You can also take your arms up. It's called the extended tree next time we do it. So for now, exhale. Bring it down. Quick shake. Shake. All right. Now go to the other side. Open up the right hip below or above. Just don't push the heel into your knee. Your knee does not like that. It presses it out of joint. Shoulders back. 5 breaths. Balance is always earned. It is never given. You must earn it. Practice it. And there are many more balance poses where this one came from. There are many more. Right, Addie? Addie is she's quite the camera hog. She loves being in front of the camera. I love having her out here with me. Right, Addie? One more breath. Remember, arms up overhead if you like. And that, my friends, is a tree balance pose. Now let's come down to a seated position. We'll just work around Addie's here. No matter what happens, we will get our yoga workout in. I want to show you half boat pose. Great for working your abdominals and the rest of your core and balance. Right, Addie's? Okay. So bring your feet flat. Shoulders back and down. Oh, there she goes. Okay. I'm boring. Shoulders back and down. Tuck the chin. There's the orange again. And then inhale, reach the arms forward. All right, your eyes are looking straight ahead. Now with the next inhale, bring the feet up. Shoulders down. If you need to, you can gently place the fingers on the legs for a little more support. But you want to work at having your arms out, or even more advanced, taking the arms up. 10 breaths. If you have to, bring your feet down, then come right back up. Here we go. Breathe in deep. See who can hold this pose the longest. Here we go. Good. How you doing? How's everyone doing out there? Good? Fingers and toes are loose. Nice. Abs are firing. Powerful center. Face is loose. Jaw is loose. Don't clench the teeth. Keep it loose. Play it cool, boy. Real cool. All right. For the last 5 breaths, you can also take the legs out into full boat. Oh, here comes the shaking. Oh, yes. Let it shake. Come on, my friends. 3 more breaths. Do it. See if you can do it longer than your friend next to you, who has the stronger core. 1 more breath. And release. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. We're not done yet. Take the legs forward. Give them a little shake. Now reach forward. Grab the toes, feet, ankles, or legs. And with the exhales, lengthen forward. Press the backs of your knees down. Really stretch the hamstrings. It's called the folding leaf stretch. Lead with the top of the head, reaching up and over. That's the difference of just diving down, but you want to lift up and over. Much more effective. 1 more breath. What was that? You want to do the boat again? Well, I wasn't planning to, but since you want to do it again, let's do it again. All right. Boat pose. So you have half boat. 10 breaths again. Let's see how strong that core is. And begin. So you have half or full. Arms up for a little bit more. 10 breaths. Good. I'm watching you. I can see you. Who's going to shake more? Myself or you? Is your teacher doing it? How are they doing? Woo, keep it in the abs. Every exhale, squeeze the abdominals. Strong abs. 5 more breaths. Come on, stay with me. Stay strong, stay focused. Think of how much faster you'll run, how much better you'll do in your sports, how much taller you will walk. Woo, 1 more breath. Come on. Oh, brilliant. Excellent, my friend. Shake it out once again. And once again, reach forward, grab, and take 5 breaths. Stretch it forward. Good. Deeper and deeper breaths. Open up your airways. Clear the nose, clear the throat. All right. Why did I say, I don't know why. All right, one more breath. And let's finish up on our back. So scooch forward and let's bring it down. All right, scooch forward a little bit. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Hug them in tight. Great stretch for your lower back. I just found out recently, too, that my alma mater, where I went to high school, West Salem High School in West Salem, Wisconsin, they've been doing a lot of my yoga routines, yoga videos in their different classes. The best part of that is they didn't know I went to school there. So we spoke a few weeks ago when I was home for Christmas. So that was really fun. What are the odds of that one? All right, rocking side to side. Pull those knees in a little bit tighter. Great massage for your lower back right here. Breathe in the nose, out the nose. Anytime during the day you feel stressed out, you feel worried or anxious, take some time. Just breathe. Focus on your breath, in the nose and out the nose. Focus your mind. Calm your mind. And know that these yoga routines are always here on this channel for you. Always. All right. The bridge. Let's scooch forward. Feet hip width. Feet flat. Reach the arms forward. Fingertips brushing the heels. And inhale. Peel the spine off the mat. So this is your pelvis. You're going to tilt it up and lift up off the mat. We used to do these in gym class all the time. But it's always good to remember posture. So the weight shifts into your shoulders. You can lace your fingers together also and walk your shoulders underneath if you like. Let's hold it for 5 breaths, working the legs, the back, and all parts in between. jaws relaxed. 2 more breaths. Uh-oh. The unpeaceful bridge. Let's slowly come down. Don't know why she decided to bark at them. Bring it down and hug those knees into the chest. Once again, wiggle the fingers and the toes. And this leads us. You're going to love this one. This is a lying spinal twist. Oh, yes. Do this in the morning. Do it at night. Do it right now. Take the arms out and drop the legs to the side. You can also have the arms overhead if you want. You can extend your leg, but don't kick your neighbor. Be careful with that. No kicking. All right. Hold it here. 2 more breaths. Shoulders down. Good. You just get out of the way. Let the leg pull you over to stretch your spine and your lower back. Now inhale, bring the legs back up. And then exhale, drop to the other side. All right. This is a dangerous pose because sometimes we want to stay in it for a long time. But for our purposes here, just a few breaths. When you get home, practice it. Show your parents. Show everybody. Be an ambassador for yoga. And make sure they know about this channel here. There you go. Always the shameless plugs. All right, look to your opposite arm. 2 more breaths. All right, bring the knees into the chest, hug them in. Now, we're going to take just a few moments here to do a short, I guess you'd call it a meditation. We go into corpse pose, also called Shavasana, to release and to energize. So with the next exhale, take your legs and extend them down onto the mat. Let your arms just fall to the sides. Let your palms be up. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. And let's have a voiceover take over right now.
All right, let's take a few moments here to focus on our breathing. Breathing in the nose and out the nose. You want to turn all of your attention to that breath. And with each inhale, feel your stomach lift up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. And with each exhale, let your stomach sink back down. Turning all that attention to your breathing. Let your mind just drift. Let your thoughts clear. And with each exhale, feel that release. Feel all the muscles melting down into your mat. And everything else drifts away for these few moments. Take this time for yourself. Focus on the breathing. Let the mind clear. And let your entire body keep melting slowly down into the mat. And begin to bring your attention back to the moment. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Keep the breath flowing. Deep breathing in the nose and out the nose, feeling good, full body stretch. And then rolling into what we call embryo pose onto your side. Draw the knees in. Continuing that breath as your whole body, mind, and spirit wake up slowly. You want to come back more focused, stronger, more aware, and more balanced. Now, I believe Sean would like to take over talking. So, Sean?
All right, let's come up. Seated position. Thank you for the voiceover, by the way, Sean. That was very nice. Thank you, Addie, for not barking. Okay. Seated cross-legged position. Either leg on top. Okay, shake it out. Those meditations, they energize and they release. So when you go back to your studies, back to class, wherever you're going back to in this crazy world, you'll have more focus, you'll be more relaxed. I'm going to switch here. And you can inspire those around you. Drop the arms to the sides. Inhale, reach the arms up. Fingertips brush. Exhale, cactus arms, opening. Finish with some great posture here. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Shoulders back and down. Let's do that once more. Inhale, lift. Reaching up a little higher and then open. Good. You want that posture to be, you want to be as tall as you will ever be after every yoga routine. Take the arms up, side bend to the right. Take the right hand down, reach up and over. Stretch out that spine. Inhale, center. And side bend, other side. Ausgezeichnet. Sorry, I studied German for a long time. German words flow into my practice a lot. Let's do it one more time each side. Sometimes French, sometimes Spanish, sometimes Italian. All right, once more. Reach and exhale. Fantastic work, my friends. Let's finish it off. Inhale, take the arms up, palms together, and exhale, slowly bring those hands down. Focused, energized, and balanced. And I will see you next time for this yoga practice. Remember, in 2 days to this channel, coming a much more involved, definitely more challenging practice, but excellent work. Well done. Make sure you comment below where you're doing this from, which class, and you can always send me photos of your class doing these workouts to seanviguefitness@gmail.com. Stay focused, stay consistent, and you will do just fine, my friends. Excellent work. We'll see you next time. The next time you're at Barnes&Noble or Books A Million, you can pick up my best-selling paperback book, Power Yoga for Athletes, from Fairwinds Press by me. Addie's very excited about that. Or you can get it at seanviguefitness.com or in the About section below this video. It's great for men, women, everybody of all fitness levels, over 100 yoga poses and 25 complete yoga flows, as well as training logs for every major sport. Power Yoga for Athletes. Shameless plug, put it in there. But I've written 10 books. And they've always been selling very well, so I'm very grateful for that and want to let you know all these other options, my friends. We'll see you next time. God bless.